Right. So now I have Windows 10 image in my computer. So for this Windows 10, I want to make it into my pen drive. Okay. If I take into my pen drive, how it looks, I'll show you. Already it is there in my pen drive, but in the meanwhile, again, I'll show it. After, okay, you can see Windows 10 Pro X. You can see over here, Windows 10 Pro X, right? It will show you like this. When I click this, you'll get operating system inside like this. So how did I got this operating system into my pen drive? So now let me format my pen drive. How do I format? Just right click. I can format from here, format. Can you see this? I'm not getting option to get formatted. It's getting highlighted. So I have to click start now. So if I'm not getting here, what I'll do, I'll go to my computer. I'll go to manage. I'll go for disk management. Here, can you see removable disk? Let me right click here. So I have to get an option called format. Am I getting format here? Previously, I did not got here. If I close this and open my computer, if I right click here, now I got it. If you're not getting here, so what you can do, you can go here, right click, manage. But when you're formatting from here, you have to make sure that which is your pen drive. Which is my pen drive there? Okay, this is my pen drive, removable disk, you got it. Right click here and click format. Do you want to erase all the data in this? Yes. So it is asking format. FAT32 or NTFS, anyone I can take it. If I want NTFS also, I can put, what is this NTFS also, we'll see. Click OK. Rajshekhar, you can, just now I started. Is it formatting? Can you see here? Now there is no complete 3.75 GB of free space I'm getting. So total how much it is? 3.76. Now if we have to format before, okay, you'd make your, what is our concept now? What is my concept now? Installing Windows 10 is there, right? So here I'm making my pen drive. What is it? Bootable. Why I'm making my pen drive bootable? To install the operating system into my computer. So I got a pen drive, I'm making as a bootable. To install this, let me show if I have already checklist. Nikhil, morning Nikhil. Classroom na Nikhil, urgent ah? ఒక్క నిమిషం చెప్పు నిఖిల్. Okay. Let me pause this recording. To create, my concept is to create a bootable pen drive. To create a bootable pen drive, first I have to make, okay, first thing I require a pen drive. Now I got my pen drive to my computer. The second thing what I have to do now, Okay, I have to go and create a bootable pen drive. To create a bootable pen drive, I require, what is it? Power ISO over here. So for that, what I'm doing here, download Power ISO. What is this Power ISO? This Power ISO is an application, a software which enables us, okay, to get the operating system into the pen drive. So normally we cannot copy and put our image into that. As you can see here, I have an image over here, Windows 10. I can copy this, I can put it into my pen drive, but my computer will not understand that there is an operating system in my pen drive. So how computer will understand that all the files has to be get deployed into that pen drive, that all the files has to be extracted into the pen drive to get that extracted into that. So that is why I'm using this, what is it, Power ISO and application. So let me go and quickly download this Power ISO. So I got a Power ISO over here. I'll go and then download now. So this is a third party tool which helps us. Which one you require, 32-bit or 64-bit? I'm taking 64-bit. Install. Yes. So what I got, agree, license, accept, install, next, close. So once I do that, let me go, okay, to my desktop. I got a shortcut icon here. So when you open this, so before you do that, you have to download your Windows 10 image into your computer. I have in Windows 10 in my D drive. So let me go quickly to my, okay, Power ISO, go for tools. Here we'll get an option called as, what is it? Create a bootable USB, right? If I click this option, then I'll go for a window. As we are using free trial, it will take 2-3 seconds to get highlighted this continue unregistered. Done. So where is my image file? My image file is my computer. I'll go to this PC. I'll go to D drive and I'll go to Windows 10 and select OK. If you want Windows 7, same thing. Now I require Windows 10. This is a path. Where it is going, this is my source and this is my destination. Destination where it is going to the pen drive. If you're not putting pen drive, this will not get highlighted and you'll not get an option called as start. This will be dishighlighted. Understood about this? Let me repeat it once again. Okay. Praveen, can you share what steps I have to do now? Praveen? Who else? Yes. Can you share what steps I have to do?
Yes, sir. Power ISO.
Okay. Power ISO. Double click.
Then tools.
Which one?
Tools.
Can I go directly tools?
Close. Continue.
Continue. Unregistered.
Tools.
Tools.
Then create bootable USB drive.
Create bootable USB drive.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, చెప్పండి sir.
Now I got it. Just now. Continue. Yes.
Click this.
Click.
Continue on. Then just where is the image? Go to D drive.
Okay.
Windows 10.
Windows 10.
Open.
Open. Now we have to start it.
Start.
Done. When I started, see here, Kingston data travel. Okay, which I'm getting. Somebody is out, I think so. Can you mute their mic? What I have to do now? I have to. It will say all the data in USB drive will be overwritten. That means it will get entire formatted. Click OK. Now you can see this is an installation process which has been started. Sorry, what is it? Creating a bootable process is started. You can see it is a 0%. And you can see the status over here. This entire thing should be completed with a green color. then it will ask you to close it. Once you close it, and if you go and open your computer, you can see this Windows 10 Pro. If you open that, just now we have seen, right, how the files are there. In that way it will become. And when you right click and go for properties, it should show you approximately 3.75 GB. Now you can see use space 0, free space 0. It should show in that way. So with that, what will happen? We can create a bootable pen drive. Now this pen drive, where do you want to install operating system? You want to install in your desktop? You want to install in your laptop or anything? Okay, there you can install this operating system. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. So once you complete it, you'll close this and you see in your computer Windows 10 you got here. Okay, you can see the size also 3.775 GB. Okay, the size which you can see there. Okay, already you can see it, but I'm just trying. This is a free space only 219 MB, but your pen drive for 2 GB it will not come. It should be more than 4 GB. Okay, when you are doing this bootable. Done. So if I open this, right click and open, you can see all the setup files over here. You're getting my point. Sometimes what Siddharth was saying, how to make this upgrade from 7 to 10, you will double click. You should not go in this way. Okay, that it might not work properly. But the best thing is that boot it from your computer. Now let's see. Right, so what are the installation process you completed? Boot priority. What is this boot priority? Boot priority is nothing but how to show. If you restart your computer, what we have to do means, I'll show it in YouTube. This is the only thing we require, base computer, which has to be restarted. For other classes, we don't require. Just thinking how to show you on this. Right. So what is the BIOS? What is the BIOS? So what will happen at the time of installing the operating system? Okay, so this is my microprocessor in my computer, and this is my hard disk. Okay, and this is my RAM in my computer. This is my RAM. Okay, now what will happen? We want to install operating system into your hard disk. So how did you got this? Okay, whether you can install through USB, either you can install through DVD, either you can install through what is that, image. Then so now this image I downloaded and I have kept in my USB, and you did that bootable pen drive. Now this USB you connected to a PC. This USB connected to your PC. Now what you have to do means, whenever microprocessor, whenever you power on, what will happen? This microprocessor will search. Your microprocessor will search for the bootable file. What is it? Bootable file. Now where are these bootable files? Every time it will go and check it in the hard disk. Now what are the bootable files means? Which enables you to start the computer. That are the first files which will be loaded. Okay, which will be loaded from the hard disk to where? To the RAM. Normally you work with your computer, right? When you start your computer, what will happen? You'll be getting a process, loading process. What will happen in the backend at that time? All the operating system which is there in the hard disk, that operating system will be, what is it? Loaded, okay, into your RAM. Once it is loaded into your RAM, the operating system, now from here, the microprocessor will take and it will process and it will give it to RAM again. What is happening in the RAM, you are going to see on the monitor. That is why it is said as a monitor. What is monitor? In your school days, if your teacher is going out, she used to say, monitor if anybody is talking. Okay, she will align somebody or your class leader or somebody, and you will see. What do you see? If anybody is talking, okay, you'll observe them, you'll write their name. Whenever your teacher comes, you'll say yes or no. So in the same way, what I'm saying, what is happening in the RAM, we are going to see. What is happening in the RAM? Okay, you played a movie. Okay, that movie is playing here with the support of microprocessor, and you're seeing in the monitor. Okay, you're playing a song. That song is been processed by your microprocessor. Okay, and it is given to the RAM. And inside that, okay, you're listening and you're getting output. Okay, with your headphone. Done. So what we're going to understand now is that now you purchase the new computer. There is no operating system in the hard disk. Okay, now what you are going to do? You got a pen drive. Okay, and where in this pen drive you have an OS. So this pen drive which we are talking about, okay, when you connect to your computer, sometimes it might not detect, because every time microprocessor will search for the operating system in the hard disk. This pen drive it will not detect. How does it get detected? How does it get detected? I have to go and say that, okay, in the BIOS, there is a chip on the motherboard which is called as a BIOS. So this is called as basic input output system. What it is called? Basic input, okay, output, okay, system. Now what is this? Okay, basic input output system. This basic input output system, it is a chip. It is a mixture of software and hardware. It is a mixture of software and hardware. It is called as a firmware. Okay, so this BIOS contains the basic drivers. What does the BIOS contains? It contains the basic drivers to start your computer. Now example, your computer is a hardware. Your computer is a hardware, and now for this hardware, okay, there should be some software to work. Microprocessor requires software, your RAM requires software, and your hard disk requires software. There is a no OS into your computer which you purchase newly. How can this hardware work? So this hardware will work with the support of your BIOS. What is basic? What does BIOS contain? BIOS contains the basic drivers, okay, which helps you to start your computer. Once your computer is started, then the microprocessor will search for the bootable files. Then now in this BIOS, there is an option called as setup. What it is called? Setup. Now what is this setup? This setup is a changes. Okay, what changes you will say? You will say, no, you should not take support of hard disk. There is no operating system in the hard disk. There is an operating system in the pen drive. Now you will say, this is called first boot device. This is called first boot device. Now how to enter into this? And you will say second boot device is your hard disk. So microprocessor now will search the first boot device as a, what it will say? First boot device as a USB, and it will start with the USB, and this USB contains operating system, and from there, okay, it will take the support of hard disk. Now this OS, with the help of microprocessor, it will take and it will give it to the hard disk. Now complete OS will come into the hard disk. Then you don't require this USB, because operating system there is in the hard disk. When you do this process, only when you want to install, okay, your operating system. Are you getting my point? So already I have an operating system. Now in the operating system, in yesterday's class we discussed, I have a C drive, I have a D drive, I have a E drive. What you will do, you'll boot your computer with USB. USB contains operating system, and you'll delete this C drive. Whenever you delete this C drive, what will happen? The OS in this C drive will go. And how this microprocessor and hard disk is working, how they are able to do? Because they have taken the support of pen drive. That is why you are able to work. If pen drive is also not having operating system, you cannot delete the operating system. When you can delete the operating system? When you have pen drive in that OS, then only you can delete C drive. Now you go, okay, and try to delete your C drive into your computer. It will not delete. Can you see the delete option over there? You cannot format your computer also. See, it contains a version that you are using, formatting valuable. Okay, it is not, okay, supported. You go for my computer manage, from there also you cannot do it. Done. When you can do it, for this you have to restart your computer and start with the support of what is it? USB. I'll pause here. I'll take, if anybody has doubts, from there we'll get continued. Our question is how to enter and change this first boot device, second boot device. So you have to restart your computer and press. You have to restart your computer and you have to press. You have to press Del key on your keyboard. Else you have to press F2 on your keyboard. Else you have to press your, in the laptop you'll have Fn key plus F12 key, something like it will give. So I don't know how to enter into this BIOS. If I give any model number, somebody said they have their computer in front of them. Who is that? Sai, you said your computer is there in front of you, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you say the model number of your laptop?
Model number, sir.
నీ ల్యాప్టాప్ వెనకాల కానీ నీ ల్యాప్టాప్ యొక్క
Sir.
చేతులు పెడతాం కదా అక్కడ కానీ. Easiest, can you share your model number?
My model number is not there.
Double P double 3L.
Double P
Double 3L.
double 3 L.
L.
Okay.
Yeah.
BIOS key. What is that?
BIOS key.
BIOS key. Okay, on the keyboard. Can you see here? Press F2. Is your laptop in front of you? Is yes?
Right side top and we'll get F12 or F2. I have seen.
When you're restarting, you have to press F2. Press F2 there. You will enter into.
Actually, there is no power at the moment at present.
अब घर में power नहीं है, ठीक है. BIOS. If I show you, see here in the image, you'll get like this. Can you see here? Now you have to go with this. This I'll show in the VMware. Is it okay for you all?
Yes, sir.
This thing what I'll do here, I'll show it in my VMware. But in the real time, you should restart your computer and you can press that on your keyboard. So how do I show you? Harsha, can you connect to this Zoom on your webcam? I just want to show, if I press F2 on my keyboard, I'll enter into the BIOS. In the BIOS, you'll get a screen like this. There, you have to select this USB and you'll have arrow keys here. You can press up that arrow key. What will happen? You can see in this screen, few more images if I try to get it right. Okay. You have to use this arrow key like this and that USB will go up. From there, what is your job? Your job is that apply default. Just try to say this is open. You can see this option, boot sequence. So this is a future option which you will find in your BIOS on the left side of your computer. So from there, here you will see an option called as BIOS. This is not that exactly, but which I've shown you previously. What is it? First boot device in another pick. This one. Can you see here? Okay, USB storage device. You have to select this and use up arrow key and apply here and restart your computer. When you do that, your system will be take support of the USB and it will get started. So this is the BIOS, somewhat graphically screen you might find it. Few of the systems might not find this. I'll show it in the VMware how it happens actually. In VMware, if I click on this, yesterday we are trying to install Windows 7, right? When I power on, and you have to click inside this and press F2 here. Can you see here? Control Alt Delete. I'm sorry. Let me go. Yesterday we have taken Windows 7 we installed already into my computer, right? Normally your job is also like that, to install this Windows 7. Already I installed, right? Let me put it in my desktop, or directly I can double click over there. Open in VMware. Then you can see Windows 7 normally after installing. You can click here. Sorry, if I drag it now, I think the original file came out. Where is it? Documents, virtual machine, Windows 7. Power on. You can see that system is starting. Normally when you power on, here you will start your operating system like this. Instead of this, what I'm doing, I don't want this Windows 7 into my computer. I'll power off and I will start it. Normally in VMware, I'm starting like this, but here with your plug, you will start it. You'll click inside and you'll enter into F2. Normally it will be very fast, right? So it will restart, click inside and use your mouse. Sorry, I'm getting this error. Power, reset. Do not show this message again. I'm getting one more message also. Do not show this again. Now again I'll restart. VM, power, reset. I'll click inside and I press F2. Can you see this is the BIOS? As I shown, as I shown there, that is the latest one, and this is the old BIOS which you'll be getting. In this, you have to go for boot. Can you see here? You can use a arrow keys like this. Select boot. Select your how you are installing with your removable drive. Removable drive means pen drive. If you are having pen drive, select that. Okay, press enter. Use your up arrow keys. Sorry, what is that you are getting here? Select item. Use. You can see here. You can see here plus or minus key. So let me click inside and use minus key, plus key. Can you see the changes over there? If I use again, what is that? Removable drive. Press enter to get selected. We can see here to select you can see here what is the key? Press enter. Right, to do changes, use plus and minus keys. I'm using minus keys. You can see the removable disk went up. Now what I'll do, I'll press F10 here and click S here. Now what will happen inside? It will ask press any key to boot from CD. Okay, you can see here Windows loading file, something like that. So what is happening now? I'm installing the operating system in my computer. Understood, guys?
Yes.
So
Yes,
same
sir.
thing, if I put you, okay, how we have to search in the YouTube, or you can see my video also. You can see plenty.